team glopping.
A moose smeared with concrete creates an uncommon animal sighting in the Adirondack Park as a team of volunteers grouts the mosaic tile wall in North Creek, New York. It's a time-consuming but final step to ensure tiles applied over the last 12 years will remain secure along the 230-foot-long mural.
This is huge. It's like gigantic.
We've traveled across the country. We do a lot of things up here. We travel to the west. I've never seen in any community anything quite like this.
I think everybody has really enjoyed being a part of a project that's both ongoing and huge and really impressive.
Yeah, but you can do all around the head of the moose and then just do the head of the moose.
Mural designer Kate Hartley says the North Creek Mosaic Project celebrates the nature and recreation enjoyed on a purely Adirondack day.
I chose to do an April day when there's skiing on the mountain, but there's already rafting on the river. And we exaggerated the time period a little bit because we have some flowers blooming and all, but you know, that just adds to the beauty of the Adirondack nature and recreation.
So there's skiing, there's paddling, there's rafting, there's camping and hiking, and it's all here. So I love that it's really representative of the most unique things about this area.
Before the mosaic attracted the eye with its fun, fish, fowl, flora, and fauna, the wall used to inspire indifference and even disdain.
The genesis of the mosaic was actually a conversation that I had sitting at the cafe across from what used to be a really beauty challenge wall. It was a big concrete retaining wall with just like stains and mold on it. And a friend challenged me to write a grant and see if I could get a grant to do a mural on the wall. And so I did. And then I did and was committed to doing this amazing project.
Grant money and donations from around the community and the state provided the funding. Local residents and visitors donated thousands of tiles to the project, and more than 2,000 volunteers worked to make the mural happen. Hartley designed the mural, leaving lots of room for individual inventiveness among the volunteers, many of whom she trained by holding workshops, summer camps, and school sessions for the young folks.
Every kid in town, everybody who's like from 10 years old to about 25 worked on it at least once during their school career.
Every year Kate would do workshops with the second graders, and they would make different small elements for the wall. But one year they made these beautiful baby deer, these two right here, and they were able to take a field trip and come right to the wall and install them themselves. But I mean, second grade. I mean, these kids are 7, maybe 8 years old. They're just marvelous. They're beautiful.
A lot of the folks who created something for the wall, it might be an animal or even just a little dot that they put in, they come back and they visit their piece years later. And every time someone comes to visit them, they bring them all to the wall and they show them their contribution. And that's really a special thing. Everybody's really physically tied to this place and this wall by their artistic contribution.
Yeah, just really smack it in there. All right. Go around. There we go.
North Creek resident Debbie Lee placed herself among the women tubing down the river. But she says her favorite section of the wall takes flight with a moving story from her family.
Debbie's grandson Ethan found some purple shells in his mother's jewelry box after she had passed away. And when he found those purple shells, he said, "Oh, they look like the wings of a butterfly, and can I make a butterfly to put on the mosaic wall?" And so, of course, the answer to that is yes.
It was just a beautiful project that he put on the wall.
He did this as a tribute to the memory of his mother, which is one of the most touching things on the wall, really.
I would be surprised if there's anyone who lives here that doesn't have a piece on the wall. So, and I think that's really important for communities to have projects like this that they can get behind and that everyone feels a part of. You know, it's not just something someone did to them, it's something they did. And so I really like projects like this.